Oh snap, so here we are, number 5 trending on gaming. Did Dream fake his speedrun response? Reaction! Alright, so immediately, do we like it because it's cool, or do we dislike it because he's bad and he lied to us all? But I guess we'll find out, and we'll save our judgment for later. So here we go, December 22nd. Let's see, does he start off with cool music? He does!
Probability is the measure
Give
of
us the
impossible.
speech.
So lucky, in fact,
Yes.
they came to the mathematical conclusion that it had
Nearly
1 in
impossible.
7.5 trillion odds of happening. So we put out a video and a long document talking about it, and this is my response.
I want to know what the real statistics are. Give it to me, Dream. Professional? He got a professional? Or is he calling himself a professional? Look, Dream, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. I want to support you. New information. I want to see it. Minecraft developer. Quotes from Minecraft. He got notch in this.
But that is basically impossible. You have better odds of winning the lottery
Yes.
3 times in a row. So ever since this math was done, I've had
Exactly.
people spamming me, calling me a cheater, and insisting that there's nothing I can possibly say or do
I'm getting struck by lightning. 16,000.
to refute the fact that I cheated later, but I want to summarize some misconceptions right at the beginning. One, the only speedrun that was unverified was a 5th place run that I did on a stream a couple months ago, and all the world record videos I posted are still verified. The odds are wrong. I hired a professional statistician with a PhD
odds
as an active
are
astrophysicist to write analysis, and I'll be going over parts of that
Show
analysis today. 3, I did not include
Oh, it was
analysis. I had
from
the
more
experts
than
streams that are much
one
smaller, separate analysis,
stream?
including
Yeah,
the
that's
11
a
streams included. The
bad
data shows,
look,
quote,
Dream.
no statistically significant evidence that Dream was modifying the probabilities. Bill Nye, the science guy. Yes,
Dude, there's
okay,
no
okay,
way.
that's a joke.
He got
He's a
Bill.
professor with a PhD
Oh,
that graduated from Harvard. That's actually a
never
practicing
mind.
astrophysicist. That's an expert in statistics.
Dude, he should have got Bill. If he got Bill, I'd be on his side 100%. That's like 100% probability.
After extensive research into the mod's math and the logical reasoning behind this math, the expert found that the math was off.
It was off. We already
In the
did
description of
that,
this video,
but
there's a link to a
we'll see what he
19-page
says.
expert that is extremely detailed into exactly what they got wrong and why. I won't be going over it entirely in this video, but for people more interested in the math, it's linked in the description.
The math is linked in
First
the
of all, the math was
description.
off by at least 7.4998 trillion. And the original number was 7.5
Wow.
trillion. And like I mentioned earlier, this is a huge number.
Listen, was it though? Because that's like, so it's between what? The odds of getting it are 1 in 1 to 1 in like, I guess 100 billion or something like that. I don't know. What's the statistics? Give me your thing. 19 pages. Get out of this. This is like a court documentary. If we then ask, what is the chance that a previously unidentified lucky event with p-value, p occurs, probability, it's a leaderboard worthy live stream per year? The answer is p to the 10 to the 5th times 1,000 per year. So let us do math. 10 to the 5th. I don't know how to do that on this, so I'm just going to do 10 times 10 5 times. Okay, then like times 1,000. Was that 5 or was that something like that? I don't know. It's the same thing. The odds are 1 in a trillion or 100 million. Yeah. Correction of 10 to the 8. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, we're going to do this really quick. So you got 10. Okay, that's to the 1. To the 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 100,000, 100 million. 1 in 100 million. Those are the odds that you're giving me. 1 in 100 million. Okay, what are the odds of being struck by lightning? 1 in 500,000. So Dream is maybe not 16,000 times he's getting struck by lightning, but he's still getting struck by lightning a good amount of time. Let's get out of here with this. All right, Dream, tell me the facts. What are these statistics?
On the screen right now is a representation of how
So
far
1 gold blocks represents representation, right?
7.5
What represents?
And like I mentioned earlier, this is a huge number. So it's also a
The probability the expert came up
huge
with.
number to be off by. On the screen right now is a representation of how far they were off by. Again, I'm sure the mods did their best, but when talking about someone's character and their image, making mistakes as big as this can be really damaging. After coming to an estimate of a new probability, the expert said this, quote, even in the worst case, the probabilities are not so extreme as to rule out any chance that Dream used the unmodified probabilities. The expert also said, quote, if you ask what is the probability that anyone playing Minecraft has luck as good as Dream did.
Wait, 1 gold block represents 10 million? 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, 60 million. Yeah, I feel like this number is a little bit more off than I thought it
success in the game,
was.
but that out of all the Minecraft players, it was him who got this lucky, and he got this lucky while live streaming. But remember, this cannot be counted against him because he was investigated precisely because he got very lucky. I actually ran a survey where I gave 100 random people 2 options on what the number they talked about meant.
Dude,
Option
it's
1,
still
the top 1,000
going.
speedrunner
How
on video
far does
streaming
it
luck that I got.
go?
Or option 2, the odds of anyone doing piglin trades in Minecraft getting the luck that I got. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Go ahead,
Okay.
pause, pick a number between 1 and 10. You had a 10% chance of picking the number 7 just then. Now, out of the millions of people watching this, there's probably quite a lot of you that picked that number, but there may only be a few thousand that are voting, but also picked the number 7. And there may be fewer that are doing the reaction to this or live and also picked the number 7. That doesn't change the odds of you picking the number 7. It's still about 10%. The odds of you being live and picking the number 7. Now we're talking about
1,000 people got it. I
If
wasn't
you consider, for example,
streaming,
every
but I
Minecraft
was
player in a perfect
recording.
run
What
to
are
a
my
7 out of 7 drugs
statistics?
probably occurs multiple times an hour. The binomial model is inappropriate. In order to prove that the trade stopping was important, the expert ran a simulation over 1 million times that shows that his model is far more accurate to how
Over
accurate
a
the
million
model is. Quote,
times
doesn't
this
indeed
was
show there are fewer
run.
bars required to get
How
these
did he
intervals.
run
And
the
the median average interval bar.
simulation?
He also
Where are
explained
the
that chart shows the bar
simulation
number seems unbalanced with
results?
respect to intervals.
The
They don't have
jar
the interval
file?
expression
Get
because
out of
they're
here. I
low.
don't
The
want
counter
a
baseball makes
jar
it extremely
file.
unlikely. However, another thing that's been used against me is that when comparing this lucky streak to Illumina or another popular runner, my streak of runs looks much luckier than, say, a streak of lucky runs they had. Again, here's another
Yeah.
quote from the document from the expert.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that look at the luck. Dream's luck is way up here. What about everyone else? Dream's luck should be like here at best.
Low probability of Dream's runs and that Dream performed much better than other speedrunners should not be considered as independent pieces of evidence. They both indicate the same thing. Any
Well, hang on. No, it doesn't indicate the same thing at all, because these people are speedrunners showing their best. So this means that they're like the luckiest, probably, or something like that. So if this is the unordinary, the top 99%, then Dreams here is like, again, this is where they get the 99.99999% or whatever. This is, and it shouldn't be here. If it's like binomial distribution, then it exponentially decays the amount of exponential increase that it gets. So Dream's luck should still be like here. So I don't want to hear it.
Lucky
Should
Dream.
not be independent evidence. Show me the range. I want to see where is the possibilities of the lying, of the parallel to the photosynthesis. Holy cow,
another
this
thing that
is
the mods got wrong
YouTube
were
still
the bias
going,
corrections. The mods claimed that they biased everything in my favor, and that the number they came up with was the lowest possible probability in my favor.
We couldn't think of 10 things. The only practically effective thing to cheat seemed to be pearls, rods, and obsidian drops. Okay, cool. I can't think of anything else, and those all look like things that are comparable or somewhat comparable to me. I'm not sure where they got 10 either, or if there was even a specific reason for using that number.
They would say a number and claim that the number was the most favorable number possible for me, and then use it in
Oh, is that so?
calculations. And then when me, other runners, or the expert would look into it, it would turn out that the number that they claimed was the best possible number in my favor was so far from it that it usually was actually the worst possible number against me. Another
Oh my god! So what you're saying, right? So what you're saying? Here, let me get a graph. We're going graphs out here, okay? So you're telling me, boom, boom, boom. So this is where they were claiming they were at. Right about here is the best possible outcome. We're gonna put B for best and W for worst, and that really it was here. So you got the middle, you got the 75% point, you got the 25% point, 33, 56, 8%, 99%. Well, that's where they were, but you got 99% potentially of all of this nonsense of where they were wrong. I don't know if you say so. You gotta show me some more evidence of this.
The formula they used to find the lowest possible odds in my favor. But the expert tested the formula on their own example of coin flips. The claim that the p-values given in the MSC report are as favorable as possible is not supported by our investigation. The biggest problem that I have with this is that the way that the mods document was written
not as
in the video made me
favorable
look
as
as guilty
possible.
as
Okay, well that doesn't mean it's necessarily the worst case. So show me evidence. You're not linking the evidence. It's a cool video and all, but I'm not reading 19 pages to see if you're right or wrong. Just tell me in the video. What was the point of making the video?
One thing that he says at the beginning that I think is notable in his report is that he says, quote, probability calculations are hard. There may not be one right way to do something. It is easy to violate.
Are hard. There may not be one right way to do so. I mean, tell that to the math people that like make the formulas and then put it on the test that I have to know. I have to be an actuary when I grow up. I'm gonna get like $50 an hour. Get out of here, YouTube. Unless YouTube pays me more, then I would very gladly do YouTube instead. So like this video, share it, comment, subscribe, get me to $50 an hour, please.
Statistics are thrown out in actual court because they can be misleading and lead to false convictions off of faulty statistics, even on accident. Probability is extremely complicated.
So basically you're saying like court people say, oh, this statistic because it favors my client, but it hurts the other client, but we don't tell them that part, and it's a favorable statistic. If all the statisticians in the world were laid head to toe, they wouldn't be able to reach a conclusion. There are 3 types of law. Was this worth putting in the video, Dream? Was this necessary?
The expert even mentioned at the end of the document there are possible corrections that can be applied that would reasonably bring the number down to 1 in a million or even lower. As much as I would love to debate.
To 1 in a million. Look, we just did the math. I showed you the math in the report. It said 10 to the power of 8. That is 10, 100,000, 100,000, million, 10, that's 100 million. I just did the 8 exponent.
Math and statistics for the next 2 years. I'd rather just say, hey, here's what an expert said, take it as you will.
Yeah, the expert's saying 1 in 100 million.
When you create a Minecraft world, that world has a random number created with it, the seed. That random number determines how your Minecraft world looks. That means that each different Minecraft world you created had a 1 in 281 trillion chance of being that world. It gets even crazier when you start to combine the odds together. If you created 2 Minecraft worlds, the odds of you getting the first world and then the second world are so...
Oh my god. So basically, he can get struck by lightning 200,000 times or whatever, but then, oh, it's 2 seeds in a world. Quintillion!
So low that you cannot even calculate them on 99% of calculators. Yet,
can calculators not go to a quintillion? Don't they get the overflow, the e to the negative exponent? negative 2.147 million, billion, trillion, whatever it is.
You obviously did get those 2 worlds in a row. No one can tell you otherwise. But again, that's misleading. But it's still true. Each individual seed has no significant importance, and you're going to get a Minecraft world no matter what. So it's actually not that significant.
But that doesn't change your odds. If everyone else didn't play, your odds are not affected by theirs, unless I'm just misinterpreting how the lottery works. But my version of the lottery is to where the lower money you spend on it, the less odds of you getting it. But if you buy like a $100,000 lottery ticket, your odds increase. Not by a lot, but by a comparable lot to the little bit that it is. So it's like, instead of 0.001% chance of getting it, you get maybe a 1% chance of getting it, if that makes sense.
And someone will be the unluckiest player in Minecraft. Might be you, who knows? But the chances are it's probably
it's probably George, he sucks, no. Oh, my boy George, get out of here, no.
But let's talk a little about the video.
Okay, okay, here we go, get into the spicy drama. Tell me how it is, Dream. How much do you hate him?
Since he says he deletes the contents of his mods folder pretty regularly. That obviously makes me seem very suspicious, except for the fact that I didn't ever say that. I provided the mods with every file they ever asked for, and I never said that I would delete the content. Actually, my mod had deleted specifically my 1.16 mod config folder because I didn't plan on speedrunning 1.16 anymore, but it was completely unrelated. It was after the mod.
Wait, he got rid of his 1.16 mod folder because he didn't plan on speeding 1.6 anymore?
I did mention another time that I had deleted specifically my 1.16 mod config folder because I didn't plan on speedrunning 1.16 anymore, but it was completely unrelated. It was after the mod.
Was it 16 or was it 6? It sounded like 6.
Folder.
Bro, what? So he deleted. Okay, so he added the update. Okay.
You would have read the description and seen this correction. At this point, millions of people have.
Okay, so he's saying millions of people watched the video, so no one's look into the description. Look, no one really cares though. When people say you're a cheater, oh, he's a cheater. Yeah, we all hate you, right? We wish you were in jail for your prisonous actions. No, we don't care. It's a meme. 60 million, 70 million, 80 million. Yeah, we get them.
So I decided to ask one of the official speedrun mods to come on my video and clarify. This is Will's, one of the official speedrun moderators.
As a moderator who has done 99%.
Dude, he's calling them out. Dude, Will just got executed by the rest of the mod team. As a moderator that has done 99% of the communications between Dream, and I can confirm there was absolutely no hesitation to provide us what was needed.
Communication between Dream. I can confirm there's absolutely no hesitation to provide us what was needed. And Dream was never cooperative during the investigation process, as far as we know.
So the first thing that I want to say before going into more specific subjects is to please not send hate to anyone involved. I already apologized on Twitter because I said some rude things to mods after the video release, and I really don't want to send hate to anybody. I responded incredibly maturely. He also uses the logs and shows them on screen as proof that I had Fabric API loaded. But again, he doesn't mention that it doesn't show any other mods loaded, and that's called cherry picking.
Oh,
using the facts claim as evidence.
Dude, it's the bubble filter bubble effect. It's the filter bubble effect. They are filtering his bubble.
That this log showed that there was no other mods, but it would weaken their argument, so they didn't mention it. And this is a recurring theme throughout the video. He says a lot of things that might be partially true, but says it very equals
10 million, 90 million, 100 million, 110 million. Framing things totally normal, as suspicious just does harm to both sides. That's not accurate at all.
But when you're calling into question someone's character, you really have to be careful what you say. The official owners and admins of speedrun.com.
They're not calling into your character. They don't care about your character. They're about the speedrun. What?
Made a statement that the video was, quote, lacking in the level of objectivity we hope to see around communications by the game moderation team to the community. As much as I may disagree with it, I've never really cared too much about it, and I wasn't even planning on submitting any.
I figured the whole point was that you were upset and that you wanted the thing back on.
I still had a very
but look, Dream, I feel like you got the wrong idea. No one cares about your character. We just want to see you do the whole block game thing and do the flying with the boats to avoid the people that are trying to kill you.
Small community like speedrunning. You expect to see it in Minecraft overall, but it's much less likely to happen during a speedrun. So for that reason, I understand completely why the mods were skeptical, and I respect their decision not to verify the run. I'm upset that the video was made and how it was made, and that there's a lot of people that will probably believe that I cheated and never get to see this.
You're RNG as well, but everyone susses you on everything. Oh no. I don't know, I feel like that's the opposite of the case.
Incredibly disrespectful things about me, about my fans, and essentially harassing me, which obviously led to me.
Yeah, no, don't do this.
But
That's
I'm sure that
mean.
anyone can understand why that would be frustrating.
Don't be a bully.
With the mod team, and I helped them catch many cheaters.
Meanie
There was actually a point a few months
buttheads.
ago where I was in a call with a bunch of them doing basically a PowerPoint presentation with proof that the world loading screen can prove one of the top runs is fake, and that run ended up being unverified because of it. So I'm definitely
Dude, Dream is not the moderator. Why is he identifying fake runs and being, oh, hey, this guy did a fake. How is he finding it, but the people running the site aren't?
They were just yelling at each other to finish faster. That same mod after the
They were just yelling at each other to finish faster. I don't believe
that. I cheated. And also, quote, I'm probably going to be quitting the mod team because of this. There are only about 10 or so active moderators that were involved in the investigation.
Okay, this is another thing, is that Dream was like, oh, like 99% of the moderators are quitting now. And you got this one person that says, oh, I might be quitting.
I really hope that even though I'm not happy right now, I can regain all that respect for them. And I hope that the same goes for me, because I said some dumb things too. Because the community is an amazing place. Like I said, it's not like they're intentionally trying to sabotage my career.
Please,
I mean, they didn't ban me or eliminate my other runs or
back.
anything super unreasonable. I was biased. Like, I think if they had removed my other runs or banned me, that would have been very biased. But I don't think that what they actually did was biased. And like I said, I do believe that they tried to do their best to come to a fair decision.
Bruh, Bro, what? You think they were unbiased and they came to a fair decision? What is the point of any of this? Why are you debating the statistics if it's fair?
Again, I don't care at all about my speedrun. I care more about defending my character than defending a dumb leaderboard position. When I joined Minecraft Speedrun,
No one is attacking your character. I'm sure you're a great guy. I mean, we don't know because we don't know who you are. But if we did, I'm sure you're a great guy.
look at worst stream did mild cheat at block game fast. Make of that what you will. Obviously, I don't agree with that because I think that cheaters ruin the heart of the game. But I just don't think that the mods realize that to me, it's much deeper than a leaderboard position. I have an amazing community.
Why would you
I
add to the video?
I get less viewers on my record videos than I do on my normal videos. And I get less views on my
It's like adding me to the video at this point. What are you doing?
One of the last things that I want to mention is a quote from one of the Minecraft developers. Quote, just going off of chances is quite dumb.
That's your Minecraft it doesn't. Okay, so is it Notch? Is it what? You could have got. You didn't even add the year. You could have added this from like 2007 of some just random like Notch's sister, third cousin. I don't care.
Quote, they really should consider a better process. Like you can force speedrunners to stream with some anti-cheat mod or something. And this is actually something that I suggested.
This would be a good idea. Please do this. Get the anti-cheat mod. Make a whole server if you must. Get the cheaters. Well, then again, I guess it's not really going to do anything because, like you showed earlier, when you caught the cheater, it's because he spliced the video. What's stopping people from doing that?
You may have noticed that this video has monetization on, and that's for a reason. I'm going to be taking every dollar made from this video and donating it to the mods in order for them to develop a speedrunning client. That way there will be less cheaters, and if you get really lucky, you're not going to get accused for it.
That is so... Even if you're lucky, you're not going to get accused. All the monetization go into the mods to make the mods... Okay, cool. So when in a month it's ready and I'm speedrunning Minecraft on the new mod server, I'll be a happy boy.
And the expert says that in order to find a correct probability of me changing the rates, quote, external evidence that probability modified at this specific point would be needed to produce a significant probability. Essentially, the fact that something might happen shouldn't be the only evidence to back up an accusation.
Oh, we did make it at the end.
The whole thing. I encourage you to like this video. That way it has a higher chance of getting put into the algorithm so more people see it. Generally, accusations are much more...
There you go, Dream. I like the video just for you, just because you asked.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
The example was never finished. The chunk stopped loading and the server crashed. That is how far off it was. But we don't disagree, but this is how far off they were. Okay, comments, what do you have to say for yourself? What is an astrophysicist? They're the astronauts, but they do physics. I would say that's a lot of damage, but in this case, that's a lot of gold blocks. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. Astrophysicist. This whole video about how statistics aren't always right. Dream. According to YouTube statistics, Dream is talking so fast, he's doing a YouTube commentary, any percent speeder. And with that, I think we're gonna end it there. I'm sure I came off as hating Dream. Nah, I'm a Dream stan or whatever. I'm not a stan, I'm just a fan. But, like, Dream's a cool guy or whatever. I like his Minecraft content whenever he posts it once every 2 weeks. I'm sorry for playing Devil's Advocate. It was just fun and whatnot. That being said, Dream, I hope you don't get struck by 200,000 lightning bolts. And bye!